It's wonderfully still here. Problem solving is sometimes necessary in life because problems crop up all the time. Although I prefer not to call them problems, but that's a word that is mostly applied to situations that need some kind of response or action. Challenges is another word. It's important to practice accessing non-conceptual intelligence before you apply, and even while you apply your analytical mind, so that you approach the problem both with the non-conceptual intelligence and with the analytical mind that looks at a situation, can divide up, for example, a complex situation into, for example, possible steps that I can take to solve the situation. 1, 2, 3, course of action. You think about it, you focus thought, analyze, look at the possibilities, but fluctuate between, this is quite an art, between thinking about it, applying focused thought, which is different from compulsive overthinking, such as happens when you are worried and so on, to apply focused thought, but to really skillfully and effectively apply focused thought, you need to have access to the non-conceptual intelligence in you that is beyond thought. So there's a continuous stepping back out of thinking into where you take in the totality of a situation without breaking it down, where you look at the situation without any verbalization or conceptualization, just being very alert and very still, and you look at it, not necessarily visually, hold it in your awareness as a totality, and then just become still. Even let go for a moment of the entire situation, just become still, alert and still. And then an answer may come out of that, or as you continue to, there could be one answer that solves the whole thing, or you may continue to apply thought after that, and then perhaps again step back into still, alert stillness, and then apply thought if thought is called for. And there's so much intelligence in you that is not accessed, potential intelligence. It's all this huge realm of non-conceptual intelligence that arises out of the unconditioned consciousness. So, and most people move only within the conditioned, and they try to solve all their life's problems with the very same instrument that in many cases has created the problems. Because many of your problems, without you knowing it, are actually created by unconscious use of the mind, or rather the mind doing what it does. You are not using it, it's using you. You're mistaking the mind for who you are. So that's a huge set of problems in your life, comes from that dimension. And if you are able to bring awareness into that dimension so that your mind creates as few problems as possible, or perhaps even no problems at all anymore, then the mind can be left for solving problems. And what are those problems? Those are not the problems that are generated by the mind, but the problems that come to you seemingly from the external world, in the form of situations you encounter, in the form of things going wrong, so to speak, challenging people, very common source of problems. But again, very important to differentiate between, is this really a problem, or am I contributing to it being a problem? Am I contributing all of it? If I did not argue with the isness of this moment, would there be a problem? No. So there would still be a challenge, perhaps, to deal with, yes, not a problem.